strongest family in the world obsession or whatever it is, crazy obsession I think it's on. Strongest family in the world, what's my reaction to it? Well, it's a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. The kid's parents are both on steroids, alright? That's what I'm calling them steroids. Just, a woman just can't be that big. A man can't be that big without a little bit of a assistance. So, the point is, these kids are gonna live up to the expectation that that they should be this big, and they're already training like an unbelievable amount for the kids that they are. Now, personally, I think that it's wrong of them for them to give the kids weights, heavy weights, deadlifts and stuff, because those are very dangerous. Pull-ups and chin-ups and bodyweight exercises are definitely a whole lot less dangerous and can get you a very good physique, all right? The natural, healthy physique. A lot like Frank Medrano. That's a good example of a normal healthy physique. You can get a little bit bigger than that, but not much bigger, all right? Not much bigger. Without a little bit of assistance with creatine and all that other stuff. But even then, that's nothing compared to the juice that you can actually get, the HGH and all that stuff. So, what's my point here? My point here is that it's a bit excessive, all right? Having your little daughter deadlift twice her body weight when she's like, I don't even know how old she is. 7? I don't know. I missed that part. But my point is, it's sketchy. It's sketchy for everyone involved, all right? Kids are going to live up to an unreal expectation, and their parents are also, well, you know, as an adult, you are going to have aches and pains when weightlifting, all right? There are a lot of problems that could come out of that. All right, just because your joints just aren't meant for that. So there's health things for that just right there. Other than that, you know, the juice is just something that's going to get to them. And I don't think it's healthy that they're going to eat 10 dozens of eggs in that whole family. That is seriously, that is almost life-threatening right there, that amount of cholesterol and fat, all right? It's unbelievable. What would be nice, all right, is they go vegan, and they do their calisthenics, and they do some amazing things with very little chance of injury, all right? Very little chance of injury relative to what they're doing right now. Because right now, those kids, they could mess up one deadlift, bam, snap their back, you're done. That can happen to the adults, too. The parents, like, it's just insanely demanding on the joints. It's too much, in my opinion. It's too much, in my opinion. I mean, you could do what you want, all right? But I'm just telling you, these are young kids that are threatening their bodies right now. Okay? They're not ready to take on these huge, massive amount of weights when we are never meant to lift that amount of weight in such a way. We're meant to be pulling and pushing our body weight and not much more than that. Okay? Because think about it, when are you ever going to deadlift a log? If you do, like once a week? Maybe? So, my point is, this is just excessive in my opinion. It's too much. Now you guys probably go down, you're just you're not big, man, you're just jealous. And I'm telling you, this is just my opinion, alright? This is what I think, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, and you know you can agree on this in some way or the other. If you don't, I don't know what kind of person you are. Because these kids are deadlifting twice their body weight as a stick. Literally, like just bone, alright? They're pretty much just bone. I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to rip on them, like, for not being, huge, but my point is, they just got there. Their bodies are still growing. They're not fully developed, alright? They can easily get an injury and then bam, life's over. So I just want you guys to just really think here. Just make sure that for kids, you're doing calisthenics. You're doing stuff that isn't going to harm your body, because we really aren't meant for that big of joint damaging, joint loading weights. Even with parkour, we aren't meant to be dropping down on concrete. And if you can figure out a way to do that safely, but you have to work your way up there, and it's always going to be dangerous, okay? So I tell you what, all right? Just don't do this to your kids. Don't make your kids eat all this cholesterol and fat. Don't make your kids deadlift and do all this stuff. Have them do pull-ups and push-ups. Have them do pistol squats. Maybe even a little bit of weighted pistol squats, you know? But it could definitely take way less weight than they're using right now, and it's just a ridiculous amount. I prefer to watch those kids that are doing like planche push-ups by the time they're 10. Okay, that is safe. It's completely safe. It's completely safe. Okay, you might pull something, injure something, but you have that chance with anything. Okay, so go ahead, write down below why you call me a hater. And just because I don't have abs doesn't, just because I don't have abs, that's why I'm a hater. So go ahead in the comment section below. Tell me, rip me for all the stuff that you think I'm hating about. And if you actually agree with me, go ahead and like it or tell me what you agree on and what you don't agree on. So thanks for watching. Please don't do this to your kids, man. 120 eggs a week. Man. Why don't you just give yourself, why don't you just call up your doctor and say, what's the best way to get heart disease? 120 eggs a day.